Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So this is going to be a Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle reading, right? I just did a very beautiful pick a card reading with this deck being deck number 2. If you feel guided to it, you should take a look. But I was like, I want to get some more energy, right? And look what came out. The change card came out again for me, which was in this reading. And the Divine Feminine card. Look at that. How powerful. So, and I always say that I do a reading off the energy that's surrounding me, right? And I've been saying I'm feeling this very, very strong Divine Feminine, Empress, Goddess energy, right? So to me, this confirmation, and then I was like, well, I need to record this reading instead of just getting into it, because I know that my collective, you know, those of you that resonate with me, that this is your story too. This is what you came to this reading because you're on my vibrational frequency. So it's like whenever I feel like I'm going to play around with the deck and get readings, I feel like I need to record them, right? So here we go. Sorry if you hear my little one munching in the background. She got chip bag and bugle fingers. I see. Little bites, baby. All right, let me move my light here. And sorry if there's interruptions with my kids coming in. Oh my goodness. And the construction that is just still going on in this hotel. But anyway, let's get started. This is like one of my newer decks, so it's kind of hard to shuffle. The cards are still nice and strong. Hopefully it's not too loud. I got my phone up there. This deck is so powerful though. There's some really beautiful, powerful energies associated with some of the cards in this deck. Oh my gosh, these cards just flew right out. Great Diviner is on the bottom. I seen Glam too, and the Witch Doctor, Wisdom. I feel like I could just go and go and go with this deck, but let's see what came out. We got Revolution, Solo Magic, Nature, Starseed, and Ascents. Wow, these are all powerful. I'm not sure I feel like this is too many. So I'm gonna go off channel messages. We're gonna get some more and then I'll take a look at the readings, but because if they're very powerful, they're gonna come out again. Initiation is here. Some of you could be going through an initiation. I feel I'm definitely talking to a starseed, or you have starseed placements. Ascent, Nana Burkoa, you could look her up as she's coming out, is very powerful. Oh, I don't even know how to say this. Nature, Asua, Osoosi. Creation, Solo Magic. We got it. Sorcery, Revolution. Okay. And then put the Divine Feminine and the Change card back in. Now we'll see what comes out, because I kind of feel like those all just fell out very fast. I think they wanted to be seen, but I was told to put them back. So let's see here. Okay. Source, Divine Spirit, my angels, guides, and masters, ancestors, and spirit guides. Let's see what's going on with the energy surrounding me. Peace. Oh, it's beautiful. I kept getting the Peace card out in Spellcasters, and these landed right on top of the Spellcasters. We got Clarity. I've seen the Clarity card too in that deck. And Hermetic Create. Wow. Initiation's back on the bottom, so they wanted that to be seen. Hood Love Community is what I was splitting the deck at. So I was told to stick to these because there's a lot of reading here. So I'm feeling that you guys are going to be getting some sort of clarity or realization, okay, that in fact that peace is here for you. For some of you, it's been a very chaotic situation. Time, circumstance. I'm hearing that there's been a lot of chaoticness around you. And you have the power right now to create new. Okay? So let's see. Some of you could be getting initiated for a new beginning. A higher level of initiation too. Let's see. Alright, so I have to look each of these up. So 117. I should, if it'd be easier, I would just pause it and then click right to it. Okay, so Mama D is the mama you never knew you needed until she walked into your life with her cat, Lucy. So I hold the picture. You see her and her cat. The cat looks like it's there in the tub. Okay, who's peeking her head out of the bathtub? The music coming from the bathroom playlist is only the best hip-hop as she leans into the mirror, applying her perfect makeup. Lantarki Mace is the electric lady of all the realms. Lantarki Mace is, I said that. She is a sacred bath lady for the kings, the queens, the spiritual leaders in all realms. She cleans you with oils and water, helped by the dear element friends who aid her in energy sacred ritual. Wow, so I'm getting like you guys are being like purified. You're being like cleansed, healed, getting ready. That's an energy I've been getting that. For some of you, it's like divine feminine. I've been saying like you needed to go through a healing. It's like you need to be beautified, right? You need to be ready. You need to be rested, rejuvenated, and beautiful and ready for what's to come for you. Wow, I kind of feel like that's what's going on here, right? So she cleanses you. Her pink glasses bring back 2005 with her eyes are filled with massive pools with seemingly flow out of this card. She works with water to help you process your lessons and to help you find peace. It's time to cry to that playlist you've made. It's time to let it all out and heal. When you hear the truth, you well up inside and there is no fighting the flow of emotion. I was talking about that in my pick a card reading, right? I was getting a lot of water energy with the Earthcraft and the metaphysical, and I was saying somebody like really needs to heal. They're holding back their emotions, and you can tell as if they're triggers. If certain things are brought up and they get you emotional, right? You need to know that you're healed from things when they're brought up to you, and you can talk about them, but not feel as though you're gonna cry or get upset. So it's okay to release those waters. When Lantarki May shows up, it's time to ask yourself, am I avoiding the situation? Am I being communicative? You know, and a lot of times it helps too with music. You know, certain music and things can bring it out, but then you put in something uplifting. And if you've ever been where you're laughing and then, or you're crying and then you start laughing, that's kind of what I feel like is going to happen as you elevate, as you overcome this. This is somebody that's definitely been through a lot here. Maybe you've had to go through some losses, right? A lot of divine feminines have had to like lose it all, right? Or it appears as though they have, but they're in fact being prepared, right? A lot of them needed to lose a lot of things to let go of people and attachments. And it's hard as some of you could be seeing that there were people holding on to you for the things that you had. So that's why you had to lose everything. So you lose some of these people. And it's a lot, especially when you've loved these people and you've been seeing as though they've just been using you. I get that. Okay, 40. Where'd 42 go? Right there in front of me. See, it's like the clarity's right there in front of you. Somebody didn't want to see it as that. It didn't physically say 42 because it looks like they skipped numbers. They don't number the pages with pictures, so I missed it. So you're missing something just because it's not spelled out to you. So what I'm getting is like, you're knowing. Like I knew this was the page between 41 and 43, so I knew this was 42, but it's like I didn't want to accept it. I keep wanting to look. And that's significant to this reading, as I feel as though somebody knows the truth, but they're looking for, they want it like in black and white. Might not get it black and white, right? And actually, in fact, it told me 42, but it's really on page 43. Maybe something was told to you and it was wrong. So, Distaba sits on a stage at a musical concert. He has carefully planted seeds and is ready to tend to the garden's growth. Sorry guys, like, I probably need to use my inhaler. I'm trying to like hold back my coughs. So, it's not like me snickering. It happens a lot. People will be like, are you snickering? No, just holding back a cough. Sorry. So, Distaba's long brown hair flows out from his crown made of rose quartz. As his smile shows off his carefree attitude that no one is going to stop him from enjoying his life. In his hands sit the scales of justice, symbolizing healing knowledge of the truth checks and balances of the universe. He has been to the other side of the wheel and walks both in the spirit realm and in the physical realm. He communes with the cannabis plant spirit for many reasons, as you can lead you to find out what the programs you are repeating that are not benefiting your life. The truth is relative to your perspective, and there are always three sides to every story, both sides and the truth. Distaba will be quick to play the devil's advocate to show you that he sees no right or wrong, that he only seeks the truth. You are responsible for where you are, and it's your time to be honest with yourself. This card appears with a suggestion of legal decisions or counsel in your favor. Take up the space and fight for your voice to be heard. If Distaba has shown himself to you, ask yourself, have I taken responsibility for all of my choices? So I'm getting this as somebody too where it's like you've been blaming others maybe for your situation or what's going on for you and things like that, where sometimes, you will have the life of the energies that you keep, right? Especially of those people that are going through karma and things like that. If you surround yourself with that, you're going to go through karma with them. But do you see, you put yourself in that situation. You might have been getting guided away. You might have been told to get guided away. You might have known, like, I'm not supposed to be here. This isn't my path, whatever. Like, Alright, so, if you didn't, you could be getting the clarity, the realization of that now, right? This clarity is here. So, alright. Like I said, I feel like this is not something somebody's wanting to hear. Alright. Hermetic. Let's take a look at that last one. 80. Okay. Creates. In the edible card, because it's a card of edibles, get it? We see a mortar, a pestle, fresh herbs, and fruit laid out. 2 dehydrated fruit squares are lined up on the table. In the time to create your own medicine and experiment in the kitchen with different nootropics and plants, the edible oracle is akin to Thoth, the father of writing and magic. It is said in the legend that he has left several emerald tablets for humanity to find so they can know how to truly live. Oh my gosh, this is confirmation of the emerald tablets. If you feel as though you've been dabbling in those, as I have been, or you're feeling guided to them, it's a symbolism specifically for the Thoth one. Okay, I'm trying to remember which one. Anyway, 2 of these tablets have yet to be revealed to humanity and won't be until we evolve our consciousness enough to fully integrate the teachings of the last lessons needed to grow. Wow. I didn't know that. Listen to the plants around you and take your medicine into your own hands. Plant spirit is miracle. Wow. That's interesting. Oh, love it. I'm feeling like this upbeat energy now, too. Feeling this. Music could be very beneficial, really. upgrade, you guys. For some of you, you're being initiated to higher learning too. I'm getting with the initiation. Okay, so we're going to look that one up as the last card. Yeah, you're being guided through an initiation. Spirit's guiding you. They're guiding you through the ruins around situations and people. Kidding. QA Guatemala 91. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is this the right one? It's where it guided me. Is it the wrong number? Is it wrong again? Oh, I read the one up. 91. It's really 44. Well, I felt everything happens for a reason. So we're going to read that one in just a second. And it's page up from Saba. So the clarity, you're going to be getting clarity of this initiation. I'm getting. And there's something to do with Oya because I went there first. So Oya is the Yoruban goddess of the weather, especially of powerful storms, tornadoes, lightning, fires, and rain. Oya means wind warrior goddess. She is represented by the water buffalo and would carry the spirits of the dead to the underworld. And it's interesting to see how I see that she's walking through the skeletons, right? And I said you're going to be walking through some things here. She's represented by the water buffalo and would carry the spirits of the dead to the underworld. Clairvoyance, intuition, and psychic abilities are the lessons of this card. I feel those are going to be very significant for you guys. It could be getting awakened and act. It could be getting initiated too. Legend states that Oya can call upon death and hold it on whatever and whoever or whenever she pleases. Wow. Known as the Great Mother of Witches, she comes to you when you feel you need to be protected. See, and I said somebody's going to be guiding you through this. I'm feeling you guys are big. Guys are like getting protected. When you feel the need, this might be when you are trying to protect or establish your business, which might be riding through some choppy waves at this moment. Remember, the storm will pass, and Oya will be there to gather the pieces and help you start anew if needed. Interesting. Okay, so now we're going to get to the initiation card. Guatemala appears upside down. You know, which is interesting too, because I'm telling you, you need to check out my reading that I did. Be right next to this one down below to pick a card. I mean, you could feel free to take a look at whatever reading you want or the whole thing, but they all kind of go together. But for you to get the best guidance, you pick which one. But anyway, like what I'm getting at is, so I recorded the reading, like I was taking a look at the cards, and then I turned my phone because I'm new to uploading, right? Well, I uploaded me upside down. I'm like, I play it back, I'm like, are you kidding me? And since I started out with the thing, well, really I was sideways, right? Then I flip it because I'm like, oh cool, I edited it, I saved it. Then I was upside down. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then I went to save it, and then all the data's full on my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like one of these kids the first time. New phone or platform or whatever. Like, it's so challenging to figure out all of this. So I'm like, you know, whatever. So I had to go make some internal space, and it finally got my reading flipped back around. But I'm getting it, it's like, it ended up saving, and then it wouldn't let me even restore it or redo it. I was like stuck upside down, and I was like, I can't upload this with me upside down. I mean, maybe it would have gotten more views. But anyway, it's funny that she's upside down. Everything always happens for a reason. It really does. I don't know, and just I'm reading this, and the fact that that happened, I don't know, and I wanted to share that. Like, that's why you're going to see, if you look at it, it's like the start of the reading is like sideways and then it flips. I mean, it's just a picture of the cards that are sideways, but yeah. I'm surprised I was able to even figure out how to edit a video, to tell you the truth. Like, it's the little ones. It's the little ones. Okay, so anyway. So Guatemala appears upside down, hanging from a sturdy cannabis plant root. This suggests she is channeling through her feet rather than her crown. Huh. Her hands are unseen and her face is serene and grateful. It is time to accept yourself for where you are and who you are in this life. This woman is tied up with an added Sharuba element to represent surrender, and that she is accepting of this period of reflection. Guatemala appears when you need to flip your perspective. Stand on your head, invert, simply get upside down, and then look at your present moment. So maybe that's a message there. And I always say that, you know, like the readings that I do are on my energy. So they're my readings. They're my energy, but I know that they're going to connect with you guys when you're on a vibrational match, right? That's why we're always told to put our personal stories out there and things like that. Okay. Anyway, so simply get upside down and then look at your present moment. Are you noticing things you haven't seen before? You are independent, and sometimes this means following your heart despite what other people think of you. Guatemala expresses that it's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Perhaps you are living according to the expectations of mentors in your life instead of living life firsthand. It's time to return to Tastaba, which we had in this reading, right? The clarity. And take responsibility for the vibrations you're sending out. This card can also appear when you're being too hard on yourself. Surrender. And I talked about that in that reading, the pick a card reading. I was saying that there, and it was coming up in two of the decks, that there's somebody that has like outdated programming and thinking. And really it was in the third one too, it was in the last one. It's like you kind of feel that you're getting as though is what you deserve. Somebody needs to forgive themselves. They need to stop being so hard on themselves. They need to stop telling themselves that I'm in this situation because of my actions. Like they need to forgive themselves. They need to stop being in that can't energy and be in the I can energy. And the accepting that the reason why things are playing out the way that they are were because of the choices, maybe the karmic lessons, the patterns, but the important thing is you've learned the lessons now. So you're able to make those changes, right? So this card can also appear when you're being too hard on yourself. Surrender brings many rewards. And I said, and somebody's blocking their abundance, because the abundance card is right underneath that. If Guatemala appears for you, it is time to ask the following. Can I see this issue for another perspective? Wow, that's very beautiful. Alright guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely, if you are guided to my channel, you were for a reason. You're definitely in alignment with me. So hit the subscribe button so that way you'll get future notifications on all my uploads. And you should always take a look at whatever readings bring you in. I mean, that's the energy that you're coming in at. So the surrounding reading should resonate with you. So even if you don't know which reading of mine you grabbed in the channel, you can search the title of that reading and it should show you where at my channel it is, right? Then you can find surrounding readings. I think that's how it works. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out YouTube and the platform and all that. I'm going to be getting going on TikToks too. I know I said I was going to stay away from that stuff, but so many times, like, I'll pull a random card for the day and I'm like, I want to share this with somebody. So I figure it'll be perfect, you know, because I've got so many decks that I'm going to start doing TikToks. And whatever like deck I feel guided to that day and I pull a full couple cards, it's then going to be a quick little TikTok. So be checking out for that, or keep a lookout for that if you feel guided, because if you're on a vibrational match with me, then they're going to resonate with you too. Alright guys, love and light to all of you. Bye.